just for higher face amounts, as well as people that are younger than your traditional final expense type client. And then, like I said, we'll cover asset transfer as well, which are our single premium life products. Two products you're probably not familiar with, and they're products you might not sell, regularly, but when you do sell them, they're very lucrative in terms of compensation for you, the agent. So, so if you're a final expense agent or you're looking to get into final expense, why would you want to do business with Baltimore Life? Why would you want to sell the I Provide product? First and foremost, the application is an e-application with an embedded pre-application process. What that means is not only are you taking the business electronically, but we're going to give you an underwriting decision right up front, so you're not wasting a bunch of time trying to find out if somebody is going to get approved or not. That's different than most carriers. Most carriers they'll have an e-application which you'll complete, and then they'll give you an underwriting decision at the end. Ours is right up front in the first 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to be able to tell the client if they're approved or not 100% of the time. So there's nothing left to chance with our process. And once you get that underwriting decision, then you'll be able to start completing the rest of the application, assuming, you, the agent, want to complete it and the client wants the coverage. So I think having that underwriting right up front at the beginning is a huge differentiator for you and for your clients. Certainly is going to make you much more efficient with your business. So once you get that decision, then you'll complete the rest of the application, which includes the health questions. So ironically, you're getting a underwriting decision, which is assuming there's no major medical issues with the health questions. So you'll complete those. Those questions are very straightforward. Things like within the last couple of years, have you had cancer, heart attack, stroke, kidney failure? Obviously, anybody that's had those serious health conditions would not be approved for coverage. But the reason we're able to give you a 100% decision up front is we're looking at all of the medical information that's out there. The client is signing the HIPAA form electronically right up front, so we can see, what prescriptions they're on. We can see if they've been declined by other insurance companies. We're able to give you that decision right away. If there are health situations that we need to dig deeper into, there's a few reflexive questions. I'll give you a sample of that on a future slide, but we can still offer coverage to people that might be diabetic, for example, have COPD, for example. And then once they're approved, then it's really a matter of determining how much coverage that they want and at what premium, right? So we do have a couple different underwriting classes. We have preferred and we have standard. You can write this product on anybody ages 45 to 89. So you got a wide, range of ages that you can write final expense coverage on. The maximum they can get is 50,000. So if they want more than 50,000, you'll go to the next product that I'm going to show you. But you can write as little as a couple thousand of coverage up to 50,000 for the final expense. They will pay their premium through their bank account, either setting up the EFT on the 1st through the 28th of the month, or we can also match it up to their Social Security deposit that they get. So if they get their Social Security, for example, on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, we can line up their insurance premium to be paid on that 3rd Wednesday of the month as well. Most clients will pay life pay, but there's also a 20 pay option, and there's a single pay option as well if they wanted to pay it up quicker than life pay. And then the last bullet point you can see on your screen is the fact that we do $1,000 cash draft upon their death, which means as soon as someone passes away, the beneficiary notifies us, and if they want, they can receive $1,000 deposited right into their bank account before we even process the claim. So it gives them a little bit of liquidity up front, if they need to put a deposit down with a funeral home, or they just need some money to free up, to go ahead and make the arrangements for their loved one. So that's a bit of a differentiator as well. Another reason why you might do business with Baltimore Life when it comes to final expense. So a little bit about the product details, and I'm not going to go super deep into product details because we're covering a bunch this morning. We can give you follow-up training as you have questions about the product. But final expense, it is a non-participating whole life, which means non-participating means there's no dividends. So if you write somebody a $10,000 policy, they will have $10,000 as long as they pay that premium. So they pay the premium when they pass away. 10,000 is paid to their beneficiary upon death. It is gender-based, so male, female, and tobacco-based, either non-tobacco or tobacco. So that will determine what their premium is. And like I said earlier, there's several different underwriting classes. So if they have no medical issues, they would fit into preferred. If they have some medical issues, they might still get preferred or they might get standard. And then there is a return of premium option as well if there's even more complex medical issues going on. And then, of course, declined if they're not eligible for any of those three options. You will know, like I said up front, within those first 5 minutes if they're going to qualify preferred, standard, or modified. You can see on the chart on this slide, you can write them as young as age 45. You can go up to age 89 for the preferred level. You can go up to age 89 as well for the standard level. And then the modified level will go to age 80 in terms of people being eligible. The minimum face amount is $2,500. So you might have clients that already have some coverage, but you're looking to add more. Maybe it's to cover the cost of inflation. Funerals are getting more and more expensive. If they just need smaller face amounts, you can do as little as $2,500. The maximum is $50,000. That's for ages 51 to 70.